Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're delving into the intriguing realm of human cognition. We're setting out on a journey to explore the fascinating contrast between intelligence and foolishness. This expedition will take us through the winding paths that define these two aspects of our minds. We'll scrutinize their definitions, characteristics, their depths, and the role of emotional intelligence in distinguishing between the two. We will also examine how learning and adaptation factor into these concepts, and lastly, the ripple effects they create in our society. This exploration aims to shed light on our understanding and perception of these terms that we often use so casually, yet carry profound implications in our lives. So grab a seat, hit that like button, and prepare to unravel the mysteries together. Let's embark on this journey of comprehension, and together, let's illuminate the unseen corners of our minds. Intelligence, often defined as the ability to acquire and apply knowledge, contrasts sharply with foolishness, which entails making unwise decisions due to lack of judgment. It's a fascinating dichotomy that's as layered as it is intriguing. So, what truly sets intelligence apart from foolishness? Let's delve into the characteristics that define these two polar opposites. When we speak of intelligence, we're not just referring to raw academic prowess or the ability to solve complex equations. No, intelligence goes beyond that. It involves critical thinking, an ability to assess situations from multiple perspectives and make well-informed decisions. Consider a chess player, for instance. Their intelligence shines through their strategic gameplay, where they anticipate their opponent's moves and plan their own accordingly. In stark contrast, foolishness often manifests as impulsive actions and hasty decisions. Picture someone who spends their entire paycheck on a whim without considering their financial obligations. Here, the lack of foresight and disregard for consequences is a clear indicator of foolishness. Intelligent individuals also exhibit strong problem-solving skills. They view challenges as opportunities to grow, to learn, to stretch their thinking. They don't shy away from problems. Instead, they tackle them head-on, utilizing their knowledge and experience. Think of an engineer who designs innovative solutions to pressing environmental issues. Their problem-solving skills are a testament to their intelligence. On the other hand, foolishness often goes hand in hand with poor decision-making. Instead of analyzing a problem and considering possible solutions, foolish individuals might opt for the easiest way out, regardless of the long-term implications. This could be likened to a student who cheats on a test instead of studying. They might get away with it once or twice, but in the long run, they're only cheating themselves. Adaptability is another hallmark of intelligence. Intelligent individuals are open to change and are always eager to learn and grow. They adapt their strategies based on new information or experiences. In contrast, foolishness often involves a resistance to change and a reluctance to learn from mistakes. Intelligent individuals typically exhibit critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and adaptability. In contrast, foolishness often involves impulsive actions, poor decision-making, and a disregard for consequences. As we move forward, we'll delve deeper into the nuances that further distinguish intelligence from foolishness. Intelligence manifests in depth of understanding and the capacity to analyze situations comprehensively. It's like a multi-layered cake. Each layer represents a different aspect of knowledge, and the more layers you have, the deeper your understanding becomes. This intellectual depth allows intelligent individuals to make well-informed decisions, considering multiple perspectives and potential outcomes. Let's take chess as an example. A skilled player doesn't just see the board as it is now. They're considering the next steps, predicting their opponent's moves, and planning several turns ahead. This strategic thinking is a hallmark of intelligence. On the flip side, foolishness often lacks this depth. It's like seeing just the icing and the top layer of our cake, ignoring the layers beneath. Foolish decisions often arise from this shallow viewpoint. They're based on an incomplete understanding of the situation, disregarding potential consequences. Wise decisions are rooted in a profound understanding of the context, while foolishness often stems from a lack of insight or an inability to foresee the outcomes of one's actions. Emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in differentiating intelligence from foolishness. It's a fascinating aspect of our cognition that intertwines with our ability to perceive, manage, and navigate the world of emotions, not just in ourselves, but also in others. Let's think about it. We've all met those individuals who seem to have an uncanny knack for understanding and managing their emotions. They know when to step back and cool down, when to step up and lead, and when to empathize and comfort. This is emotional intelligence in action. Consider the example of a heated argument. An emotionally intelligent person might recognize the escalating tension and choose to de-escalate the situation. They might take a moment to understand why they're feeling upset, then express their feelings calmly and constructively, promoting dialogue rather than discord. On the flip side, imagine someone with lower emotional intelligence in the same scenario. They might react impulsively, letting their anger dictate their actions. This could lead to a shouting match or a breakdown in communication, neither of which are productive. This example illustrates how emotional intelligence, or the lack thereof, can impact not just our actions, but also our interactions. It's about understanding and managing our emotions, sure, but it's also about understanding and responding to the emotions of others. Emotionally intelligent people often excel in forming and maintaining relationships. They're typically good listeners, empathetic, and adept at managing conflict. They understand that emotions are a fundamental part of the human experience and that managing them effectively can lead to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. In contrast, those exhibiting foolishness may struggle with emotional control. They may react impulsively, struggle to empathize with others, and find it difficult to manage conflicts effectively. These behaviors can lead to strained relationships and miscommunication. As we can see, emotional intelligence is a key differentiator between intelligent and foolish behaviors. Smart individuals often excel in understanding and managing emotions, fostering healthy relationships. On the other hand, foolishness may manifest in impulsive reactions, an inability to empathize, and a lack of emotional control. Intelligence thrives on continuous learning and adaptation. This statement holds a profound truth about the nature of intelligence. It suggests an inherent curiosity, an insatiable thirst for knowledge, and a constant willingness to evolve. Intelligent individuals are like explorers, forever venturing into the unknown, eager to uncover new insights and understandings. They recognize that knowledge is not static but dynamic, always expanding and transforming. So they continually adapt their perspectives and strategies to align with the evolving landscape of knowledge. For instance, a scientist doesn't cling to outdated theories, but adapts his understanding based on new evidence. A successful entrepreneur adjusts her business strategies in response to market trends. These are the hallmarks of intelligent behavior. Learning and adaptation also involve the ability to learn from one's mistakes. Intelligent individuals view mistakes as opportunities for learning, not as failures. They dissect their errors, identify what went wrong, and adjust their approach accordingly. An artist refining his craft, a chess player improving her strategy, a student correcting his misconceptions, these are all instances of learning from mistakes, a trait that is central to intelligence. Now let's contrast this with foolishness. Foolishness often manifests as a resistance to change and a reluctance to learn from mistakes. Instead of embracing new knowledge and adapting, individuals exhibiting foolishness may stubbornly cling to outdated beliefs or ineffective strategies. They may repeat the same mistakes, trapped in a cycle of unproductive behavior. For example, consider a driver who, despite multiple speeding tickets, continues to speed, refusing to acknowledge the risks. Or think of a student who, despite consistently low grades, refuses to change his study habits. These are examples of foolish behavior, characterized by an inability or unwillingness to learn and adapt. Foolishness, however, may be characterized by a resistance to change, a reluctance to learn from mistakes, and a tendency to repeat errors. This statement encapsulates the fundamental difference between intelligence and foolishness in the context of learning and adaptation. As we continue to explore the depths of human cognition, remember that intelligence is not just about knowing, It's also about growing and evolving. The impact of intelligence and foolishness extends beyond the individual to society. Let's take a moment to consider this. Intelligence, when harnessed collectively, leads to societal progress. It's the force behind groundbreaking innovations, from life-saving medical advancements to transformative technological breakthroughs. It promotes cooperation, fosters understanding, and drives us towards a more enlightened, equitable society. Now let's consider the flip side, foolishness. When foolish actions are amplified on a societal scale, the repercussions can be severe. Foolish decisions can ignite conflicts, breed instability, and set us back in our quest for progress. Think of instances where misinformation spreads like wildfire, leading to harmful consequences. Or when short-sighted policies are implemented, ignoring long-term implications. So, you see, the ripple effects of individual intelligence and foolishness can impact our society in profound ways. Intelligent decisions contribute to progress, innovation, and societal well-being. Foolish actions, on the contrary, can have detrimental effects, leading to conflicts, instability, and setbacks. In conclusion, the distinction between intelligence and foolishness lies in the depth of understanding, emotional intelligence, learning capacity, and societal impact. Let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've discussed. We've learned that intelligence goes beyond mere knowledge acquisition. It involves critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and adaptability. It's also deeply intertwined with emotional intelligence, encompassing the understanding and management of emotions. On the flip side, we've discovered that foolishness often manifests in impulsive actions, poor decision-making, a disregard for consequences, and a lack of emotional control. These behaviors not only affect the individual, but have the potential to ripple out, impacting society at large. It's clear that our journey towards wisdom and intelligent choices is an ongoing process, one that requires continuous learning and adaptation. As we navigate the complexities of our minds, remember to strive for wisdom and intelligent choices. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. Don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking